Ford and Deere rumors shake the nation. Imagine this. Two American giants, Ford, John Deere, gone, vanished from U.S. soil. The headlines screamed it, the internet buzzed with it. Panic? Oh, just a little. These aren't just companies, you see. They are part of America's wallpaper, part of its DNA. The thought alone is staggering, truly a national nightmare scenario. The current economic air is thick, full of uncertainty. People are already on edge, so when whispers start, whispers of big names packing up, well, those whispers find fertile ground. They grow, they morph into shouts. Suddenly everyone is an expert, everyone has a theory. And fear? Fear becomes the loudest voice. If these titans truly left, think of the jobs, thousands upon thousands gone, communities built around these plants, what would happen to them? It's more than just economics, it's about pride, it's about identity. Now let's talk tariffs, specifically Trump's tariffs. On April 3, 2025, an executive order landed, a hefty 25% tariff, on all imported vehicles, yes, all of them. And that wasn't all, folks. More levies on imported parts. Engines, transmissions, you name it. Those were set to kick in by May 3rd, a swift, decisive move, or so it seemed. The stated goal? Noble, some might argue. Enforce the USMCA. That's the trade deal with Mexico and Canada. Protect American jobs, that old chestnut. Boost manufacturing right here in the USA. Make America build again, if you will. These are the grand ambitions. The promises made from the podium. Big goals for big policies. But policies have consequences, immediate ones. Businesses felt the tremor, especially car makers. Suddenly their global supply chains, their careful cost calculations, all thrown into disarray. Uncertainty became the new business plan. How do you plan for a trade war? It's like planning a picnic in a hurricane. Good luck with that. And it wasn't just the big players. Enter the digital dark arts. Artificial intelligence, not making your life easier, oh no. This time it was spreading chaos, false rumors, specifically about Ford, and John Deere to a lesser extent. AI-generated YouTube videos popped up, looking almost real, sounding almost plausible, but they were pure fiction, digital lies dressed as news. These weren't amateur hour productions. One video, Ford shuts down production in US, got 700,000 views. It claimed CEO Jim Farley announced the shutdown. False. Another, with a fake Fox News chyron, pulled 600,000 views. They even had AI-generated thumbnails, an angry Trump, a worried Farley, all designed to provoke, all designed to deceive. The speed is terrifying. These lies spread like wildfire, across platforms, into news feeds. People shared them, believed them. Why wouldn't they? They looked official, they sounded urgent. This is the new frontier of fake news. So let's get to it, the big debunk. Did Ford shut down US production? Did it move overseas due to tariffs? No, absolutely not. This claim is false. Utterly, demonstrably false. Ford spokesperson Dan Barbassa made it clear. No plans to shift production back to the US of tariffs either, and certainly no mass exodus. Here are the facts about Ford. They operate 24 plants in the US. Still, they employ the most US hourly workers in auto. Still, they produce the most vehicles in America. Still. And they are the largest vehicle exporter in the country. Still. So, the narrative of Ford abandoning America? It's a fantasy, a malicious one at that. What about John Deere, the green tractors, the symbols of American farming? Are they packing up? Again, no. They are not exiting the US. There have been production adjustments, plans to move production to Mexico. This is not a full-scale departure. It's a specific business decision, not the dramatic exit the rumor mill churned out. Section 5. Titans under pressure. Ford and Deere's real-world tariff tango. Ford is indeed feeling the tariff heat. CEO Jim Farley acknowledged it. The tariffs would significantly impact Ford. No sugarcoating that. The company is resigned to paying tariffs on imported vehicles, on major components. They are lobbying, of course, trying to exclude lower-cost items. But the financial hit is real, very real. Consider Ford's first quarter earnings. Announced May 5, 2025, a $1.5 billion tariff impact, billion, with a B. That's a staggering sum. As a result, Ford withdrew its 2025 financial guidance. Why? Trade uncertainty. It's hard to predict profits when trade policy is a moving target. They've also ceased U.S. exports to China, adjusted China-made imports, adapting. John Deere faces its own set of challenges and opportunities. Financially, they're doing well. Stock price up, market cap impressive, but it's not all smooth sailing. Right to repair litigation is ongoing. Accusations of monopolistic behavior, federal government cases, recent layoffs have happened. Changes to diversity policies too. These are real pressures. Yet brand loyalty for John Deere remains strong, very strong. farmers cite parts and service. Section 6. The White House words spin, silence, or shocking strategy. What about Trump's shocking response? The one in those video titles. Well, that was the AI's work. The angry, reacting Trump, fabricated, pure digital fiction. There was no specific public outburst from Trump about these exit rumors because, again, they were false. His administration's main action was the tariff policy itself. That was the real shockwave. The administration has a track record on managing narratives. Take the Maha report on agriculture, highly critical of pesticides, full of phony citations, influenced by AI, it seemed. The White House response, formatting issues. They had complete confidence in RFK Jr., who commissioned it. This pattern is interesting, downplaying problems, projecting confidence, always. Then there's the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. Yes, really, it had a wall of receipts. Targeting government leases for termination, nearly 750 of them. But then, a quiet reversal. Over 70 USDA office locations, spared from closure. This reportedly happened after Elon Musk left the administration. Policy shifts can be sudden. Section 7. Economic tremors. From factory floors to your front door. Public reaction to the tariffs was mixed. And to the Ford rumors, once they spread, some people cheered. Bring production home, they cried. Create American jobs. A understandable sentiment. Others were more skeptical, pointing to higher labor costs, the complexities of global supply chains. It's not as simple as flipping a switch or waving a flag. The wider economic impact is significant. Ongoing trade uncertainty, tariff policies, these things have ripple effects. For consumers, it can mean higher prices. For other businesses, disrupted supply lines, increased costs of materials. It creates an environment of caution. Businesses might delay investment or hiring. That affects everyone, not just Ford or Deere. And then there's the social impact. Anxiety. It's a powerful force. Worry about job security. Concern for the future of American manufacturing. A general unease. Trust in information also takes a hit. When fake news spreads so easily, it erodes public confidence in institutions, in the media, in what's real. This all adds to a broader sense of economic unease. Section 8. The misinformation minefield, finding facts in a fake news flood. Let's be crystal clear. Ford is not leaving the U.S. John Deere is not leaving the U.S. These rumors were false, utterly and completely. This highlights a critical need, the need for critical thinking. Don't believe everything you see online, especially if it looks too shocking or too perfectly tailored to your fears. Question it, always. Misinformation is a potent weapon. AI-generated content makes it even more so. It can manipulate public perception, it can sow discord, it can even impact stock prices, temporarily at least. We saw it here, with fake videos, with false narratives. The goal is often to create chaos, or to push an agenda. Be vigilant, please. The actual state of U.S. manufacturing, it's complex. Companies are adapting to new policies like tariffs, to market conditions, to technological changes. They make adjustments, sometimes painful ones like layoffs, or shifting some production, but they are not fleeing en masse. As the doommongers would have you believe, it's evolution, not exodus. So, what's the takeaway? Accurate information matters more than ever in a democracy.